Welcome back to the Minnesota Black Robe Regiment channel. Thanks for tuning in, and welcome if this is your first time coming. So I've been admonished to make my videos a little shorter because people have a short attention span. Okay, so I'm putting effort into it, trying to do 15 minutes or less. I'm going to do that with today's video as well. So the topic I want to touch on here is what I see as a genuine question that people are asking me when they interact with me about things like, how do we handle this pandemic then if you really believe that everything that's happening is a giant infringement upon your constitutional liberties? So I think that's a legitimate question. I think that it's something that we need to be wrapping our minds around if we are patriots who are saying and acknowledging, look, I believe that COVID-19 is real. I believe that the coronavirus is real. I have no reason to doubt that it's real. I know that there are people that are dying. I have 2 family members now that have contracted COVID-19. One is a distant cousin who is close to our family, very dear friends with, the familial relationship is strengthened by the friendship that this cousin has with my mother. So I'm not denying the veracity of COVID-19 or the truthfulness of the fact that it's hurting some people. It's real. I have a very close family member who just yesterday told me, hey, look, I've got it. And so my response to that family member was, I'll be praying for you. And I will be. I hope that you're well. And this family member has communicated to me that they're fine, that they're basically over it. They just tested yesterday and got the results last night after having gone through a week of having a cold. So there we are. But what I told this family member was, not only will I be praying for you, but I'm not changing my position on any of this. I'm not changing my position on the unconstitutional means by which governors and mayors and county boards and county board presidents and all of that are responding. And here's why. As I said, as much of a pandemic or epidemic that COVID-19 may appear to be, it is nothing compared, and I said this in a comment, to the virulent erosion of constitutional liberties at the hands of people who have overstepped their authority. Period. As I said in another video, I don't care if we save every single life in the United States, but we deliver over to all of those people that we have saved from this virus, a nation where they have no liberty, where they have no freedom, where they have no rights. The problem is that once we acquiesce as we the people, once we have given up and said, please, whatever you need to take from us, take it from us as long as you protect us. Once we have done that, we have lost any life. In the preamble to the Constitution, we read that we are endowed by our Creator with certain unalienable rights. Amongst those, but not limited to those, but amongst those is life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Now, what it means by life, it doesn't mean that your life is meant to be protected by the government and it's the government's role and the government's position to protect that life at all costs for you. It means that you are allowed the right to life and no one has the power to take that life away. Along with that, they don't have the power to take away your liberty and they don't have the power to take away your pursuit of happiness. So if my life is my life to live, the government cannot stand in the way of how I choose to live it as long as I'm not breaking actual laws, such as stealing from others those things which do not belong to, such as not murdering my neighbor. Do you understand? See, the Constitution and the Bill of Rights was written by a group of men who, whether they were all 100% lockstep Orthodox Christians, understood what de Tocqueville had said, which is the American people can only govern themselves as long as they are a moral people. And I'm paraphrasing him, and that morality must be based upon the God of nature and the God of the Bible. That is what gave rise to the Constitution. That is what gave rise to the Bill of Rights. And ultimately, if you go back far enough, that is what gave rise to the Declaration of Independence and the war that we fought to be free from the tyrannical rule of King George and the British Empire. So you have to understand this, people. It doesn't matter how safe you are. If you don't have your liberties anymore, you aren't safe. So a virus may not kill you, but your government can take your life if you acquiesce and give up your liberties to be protected from a virus you can't see, and that you ultimately can't prevent yourself from getting outside of hiding in your house for the rest of your life. I don't make the videos I make, and I don't write the things that I write, and I don't post the things that I post because I want to inflame people and I'm trolling them. I'm not. I make the videos and I write the essays and I make the comments and the posts that I make because I love my fellow Americans. And I love this country. And I love my God. And I understand that the God of Christianity is who, for lack of better terminology, saw fit to orchestrate things in such a way so as to give rise to the most liberated republic in the history of the world. I took the oath of office when I was in the military to defend the Constitution from enemies both foreign and domestic. And all of those years ago, when I did that, it meant something to me. But I never thought that in my lifetime I would have to stand up to petty tyrants who were hell-bent on seizing for themselves authority that the Constitution doesn't grant them. And I never thought that my own fellow Americans would be the quickest to turn on me and tell me, well, we need to be protected from a virus. No, American people, it's not the virus that you need protection from. You need to be protected from the people who tell you that you need to be protected from yourself and that you're not smart enough to figure out how to live life without some tyrant pretending to be your daddy telling you how to live. So no, the pandemic of COVID-19 is not what I'm concerned about. The pandemic that I'm concerned about is the one that's crumbling away the foundations of our Constitution. And you all just gleefully clap and cheer because you're afraid of a virus. Sic Semper Tyrannis.